Hello everyone, it's AJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of AJ's Collectible Corner. Yeah, now I've lost count what episode number this is. What is this, episode 7, episode 8? I don't know, it's in the title. So today I'm going to be looking at something from my collection, again like I do every Wednesday at 6 PM. Today I'm going to be looking at something from Vampirella. Yeah, now Vampirella is a comic book character that premiered on July 14th, 1969. Its initial run ran until 1983, when it was cancelled. It was then picked up by Harris Comics later on for about a decade until about 2010, when at the moment it's been picked up by Dynamite Comics. Dynamite Comics are currently producing the Vampirella comic book. Yeah, so let's have a quick look. Down. So Vampirella, when it first came about, I have a graphic novel here. Yeah, it's the same art as that book over there, which is The Art of Vampirella, which has different pieces of art in it. It's a hardback book. But when Vampirella first came about, it was a comic book much like this, black and white and whatnot. And over the years, you know, like I said, that was published by Harris Comics, that their graphic novel, but it's reprinting the original stuff because they bought the rights to the comic. You had stuff like this from Harris, which was Vampirella and Catwoman crossover, DC and Harris Comics crossover, like so. So, you know, it's a character that's been about for a considerable amount of time. It's a character that I've enjoyed over the years. Not a character that I've followed religiously. I've sort of jumped on and off at times, various runs, this sort of a thing. At the moment, you know, you are getting a selection of, you know, Vampirella comic books, yeah, from Dynamite. There's a whole wealth of them. It's big business for Dynamite. Yeah, so that was that. Now, in 1996, they did make a film of Vampirella, starring Talisa Soto, who you may recognise from James Bond, Licence to Kill. She was one of the Bond girls in that. The one who was the bad guy's girlfriend at the beginning, who he would beat. Robert Davies' girlfriend, yeah. Roger Daltrey also stars. This is a DVD of it. It's not a film that's ever been released to Blu-ray. Obviously, it's a very cheap film, but it's in my collection. There you go, comic book movies and all that. So let's get into taking a look at this piece, this collectible item that I've got from Vampirella. Now, like normal, I'm going to take this camera into the other room where I've got a better backdrop. The camera will be freehand, and you know, if you've seen these, you know how it goes. Before I go in there, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, leaving me a comment, like, share, all that wealth of stuff. Also, if you hang around until the very end of the episode, you will get, or somewhere towards the end, you will get a sneak peek of what you can expect in the next episode of AJ's Collectible Corner, which will be next Wednesday. Yeah, every Wednesday, 6 PM, a video like this drops, looking at something. Go back and look at my past ones. Last week I've done a full-size xenomorph head. Yeah, full-size head from Alien. Go check that out. Anyway, it's not about that. It's about Vampirella. Very fun comic book character. Let's go check out this piece that I've got as a collectible of this character. Come with me. Now, as always, we're in this room here, which is where I do my opening, primarily because I've got a better backdrop where it's white and you can see everything. So let's have a look at this piece. So today I'm going to be unboxing this statue, the Women of Dynamite collection statue of Vampirella, based on art by Art Gem and sculpted by Steve Kiwas. 50 years of Vampirella. Different ones were available. Black and white, the black and white editions, all this. They are a limited release, so let's take a look. There will be blood when Art Gem gets a hold of Vampirella, based on his haunting cover of Vampirella issue 2. This 7.5-inch tall resin bust is Dynamite's most unique rendering of Vampy to date, provided by veteran sculptor Steve Kewis. This very limited edition bust is meticulously hand painted right down to the bloody outfit and sits upon a chilling and detailed bed of three-dimensional skulls all the way around. This will be one of the most exceptionally striking Vampirella collectibles you'll ever own, but get it now before she vanishes into the darkness for good. So yes. So let's have a look at the inside of the box. There we go. Let's take a look at this collectible. I will have to open it. Okay, first of all, opening the top, I have a Dynamite Presents Vampirella Standard Edition, based on the art of Art Germ, sculpted by Steve Kewis. 795, 799, so a very, very high number in that it's one of the last numbers. But there you go. So that's my certificate of authenticity. So let's get this out. I'll have to turn the camera off and come back. Now, as you can see, the polystyrene of the box has the Vampirella logo written on it. Let's open that up and take a look on the inside. And here we go. Underneath this. And there we have it. So let's get this set up and take a closer look. Now, there we go. There's a better look at it. Now, like I said, 7.5 inches tall. See the size of it with my hand there. So it's quite a nice size. There's all the skulls. Let's have a look all the way around. Look at the detail of the skulls, very nicely detailed. A lot of work went into sculpting that. Yeah, so let's work our way up. Now, it's quite an interesting piece because obviously Vampirella's costume has always been rather erotic, so to speak. She's got lovely green eyes. You can see the blood trickling down her mouth, underneath down her neck, and it actually forms her costume. And then it spills out over the skulls. Her hands are open, in an open pose. And as you can see, she has, yep, red nail varnish on. She's got her gold or bronze armlet. Her hair is like so, blackened with some blue streaks in it to give it a bit of dimension. Yeah, so all in all, very well sculpted. So this is, you do get colour versions and you do get black and white versions. I opted for part black and white, part colour. I think that was a limited choice at the time when I actually got it, and that's why I ended up with this one. But it's very nice, it's striking. It's not a piece that I've actually displayed at all. It's just remained in its box. But yeah, it's a very nice piece for the collection. No damage to it or anything like that. Yeah, so there you have it. So yeah, so that was a look at this Vampirella. The one thing I didn't show you when I was in there, and I'll show you now, is the underside. Oh, you can also see, if you look carefully, you can see her earrings in there. But on the underside, you do have that Dynamite Presents Vampirella Standard Edition, based on the art of Art Germ, sculpted by Steve Kewis. 795 or 799. Yeah, it's a lovely piece. Lovely, it's got some weight to it as well. If I was to drop it right now, it would break. But yeah, so a very nice addition to my collection of statues and the like, and busts. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed that little look at that item. I got that probably about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. I think it's 2019, it said. Where are we now? We're in 2021. 2019 Dynamite. Yeah, so I got that a couple of years ago. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Tell me your thoughts on it. Now, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And be sure to come back next week for a look at something else from my collection that will be revealed momentarily. But yeah, come and join me on Facebook and Instagram if you so wish. Message me, I'll get back to you on there. You may catch me live. But yeah, so anyway, this is AJ, and I want to thank you for watching and tuning in to this episode of AJ's Collectible Corner. Like I said, every Wednesday, 6 PM, a new episode drops, taking a look at something from my collection or a new item that I might have gotten a hold of. Who knows? Only I know. Yeah. Anyway, this is AJ. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care all, and goodbye.